Arman Tsarukyan is putting on a show yet again. This past weekend at RAF 8, Tsarukyan went head-to-head with UFC legend Urijah Faber in a grappling match and made it look completely one-sided. In what's already becoming one of the wildest highlight moments of the year, Arman shot in, lifted Faber clean off the mat, and sent him flying straight into the front row of spectators. The arena went absolutely nuts as the UFC Hall of Famer crashed into the crowd, while Arman just kept rolling like nothing happened. He went on to collect yet another dominant victory, once again putting the world on notice that he's one of the most dangerous lightweights walking the planet. After the win, Arman grabbed the mic and called out Colby Covington, and Chaos himself stepped onto the mat for a heated face-off. The two exchanged words, throwing more fuel onto what's rapidly becoming one of the hottest rivalries outside the UFC. Arman's team is now actively pushing for a UFC title shot, whether that's a crack at Ilia Topuria's undisputed lightweight belt or a BMF title rematch with Charles Oliveira. One thing is clear, Arman Tsarukyan is done sitting on the sideline. Let's roll that clip of Arman sending Urijah Faber into the spectators.
You see guy over there? He is one of the best wrestlers from UFC, so I want to prove my wrestling against him and beat him.
Colby, help me out here. I know you had a match with Chris Weidman. What's going on here?
That match can wait. This is real American freestyle. We need an American that's going to beat this guy. He's a spoiled guy. I want to show him how to beat for all Americans. Nobody can beat me on this mat, even you.
Hey guys, I'm trying to sell me tonight and take on Arman. He dumped me. He turned it down. He wanted to go against 48 Urijah Faber, who's 30 pounds lighter than him. Is there a date set? Is this match agreed upon?
No, yet, but soon.
This is the match.
Very soon. I just talked to Undertaker, but we're going to get it done. I think mid 30 in Dallas makes sense. Chris Weidman's next after I take care of Arman.
Dana White just stepped in and completely killed Sean O'Malley's narrative. After Suga publicly stated that Petr Yan's injury had transformed his upcoming White House fight against Zahabi into an interim bantamweight title bout, Dana wasted no time setting the record straight. He made it crystal clear this is not an interim title fight, and even more importantly, the winner will not automatically earn the #1 contender spot. According to Dana, both fighters are simply being handed a massive opportunity on one of the biggest cards of the year, and the UFC will be watching closely. Everything from the level of dominance, to the quality of the finish or decision, to overall in-cage impression, it all factors in before anyone gets handed a title shot. Let's be real here. After losing the belt to Merab and then falling short in the rematch, O'Malley was clearly trying to manufacture a fast track back to gold. But Dana is sending a strong message. In today's bantamweight division, nothing gets handed out for free. The stakes are still high for both men, but the road back to a title shot just got a whole lot longer. Let's roll the clip of Dana addressing what's actually on the line for O'Malley versus Merab.
You know, these guys are, again, put in these positions with great opportunities. Let's see what the fight looks like, and let's see how they perform. And, you know, just to throw out there, oh, whoever wins is going to get, and that's not really what happens here. Perform. Let's see how you look, and then we'll make that decision. From here on out, it's all about execution now. I mean, the thing's going to be incredibly successful on the bells and whistles side, and then it's up to the fighters that night. The amount of people that have already reached out to be in the lottery draw for tickets is, you know, insane.
The price tag that we see to put on that event, is that accurate, like 60 million?
Yeah, it's in that ballpark.
Thanks, Dana.
Hopefully a little less.
Tensions have officially boiled over inside the famous Fanatic Fight Club gym in California. In a new vlog dropped by MMA YouTuber Adam Zubarov, Khamzat Chimaev was caught on camera going directly at his teammate Arman Tsarukyan, calling him out for his attitude and lack of professionalism. Khamzat didn't hold back. He laid into Arman for constantly traveling, making content, filming skits, and not approaching training with the seriousness of someone who wants to become a world champion. This is a rare, unfiltered look at the strict Chechen mentality clashing head-on with the more easygoing approach we've seen from Tsarukyan recently. Khamzat, who lives and breathes this sport, made it clear if you want to reach the very top of the lightweight division, you have to treat the gym like your religion. What makes this even more interesting is the irony. Early in his UFC career, Chimaev himself faced massive criticism for missing weight, showing up late, and not taking his career seriously enough. Now, the same guy who caught heat for those same issues is demanding a higher standard from his own teammate. Let's roll the clip of Khamzat going at Arman inside the gym.
Who shows up in the garage the most?
Chimaev. Who broke the record, coach? 20 minutes.
Arman.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, he might have broken the record, but he took 6 weeks of recovery after that. That kid over there is 17 years old and is already a world champion. Arman, that boy is 17 and is already a 2-time world champ. What are you doing with your career?
Brother, those medals mean nothing. They'll stay home and no one will care. Winning a UFC belt, though, that's a different thing. First, you got to win the UFC belt, then go up a weight class and win it there, then do the same in the third weight class. After that, you got to leave the UFC and move to boxing.
Look, bro, in order to do all that, you have to appear in the gym much more often. You're not doing enough to be at that level. This fucking guy, man. You got to do the most you can. This guy is a hamburger champion, not a real champ. You need to be at the gym more. I come to the gym more often than anyone else here.
Sean Strickland just called Khamzat Chimaev's bluff in real time. While Chimaev was training in Newport Beach, Strickland rolled into the same area and spent the entire day publicly posting his exact location on Instagram, basically daring Khamzat to pull up. This comes on the heels of Chimaev's recent threats, where he went on record saying he could end Strickland outside the octagon. Sean wasn't having it. He made it loud and clear he was minutes away from Khamzat's gym and fully expected a reaction. There wasn't one. This showdown between the two is shaping up to be Khamzat's last fight at middleweight. After he faces Strickland at UFC 328, Chimaev is widely expected to join the growing list of middleweights, including Robert Whittaker, Paulo Costa, and De Ridder, making the move up to light heavyweight. With the 205-pound division wide open and lacking elite star power right now, an undefeated Chechen warlord jumping in could instantly blow the entire title picture wide open. Let's hear what Strickland had to say about dropping his location all day and waiting for Khamzat to show up.
So you guys, I generally don't post my location or my whereabouts. I don't really drop pins where I'm at. I just don't like to. But I was on Instagram, some stupid shit popped up in my feed about like Chimaev saying he'd try to fight me or kill me in the streets.
In the cage, it is sport and there are rules, but outside of it, it is completely different. In a street fight, I take things very seriously, and if anything were to happen between us in a street fight, he would not come out alive.
I was like 10 minutes from your gym. I was dropping tags and locations all day on my Instagram. Your homies that train with you, follow me, they were seeing my story. You had to know where I was at. 10 minutes from your gym, bro. I was probably right down the street from you. Part of me thought you'd show up. But as we all know with Costa, when he pulled your card, hold me back. But man, I'm like the last dude in America you should threaten. But I guess if you don't show up, you don't show up.
Drop your thoughts on this build-up in the comments below. It's getting spicy in a big way. Will the tension spill over into an actual altercation during fight week, or does both men keep it strictly professional until they step inside the cage? That's it from MMA Time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA updates.